The lights are on and the fans are ready after a long day of waiting and preparation as we have a terrific game in store. A Week 1 showdown with both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note. It's the Sentinels Poor starting field position here for this offense. Looking for a gap. It's Shelton. Runs into a wall. They'll give him one.
Football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. Right back to him. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Complete on 3rd down. Across the 20 and out of bounds at the 21-yard line, and just like that, they're out of trouble.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Running inside. It's Shelton. On the move at the 30. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Holmes. Looking long. Got it down the field. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Gonna run it, it's Birch. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4.
Man, offenses are getting really creative in the way they run their counter plays now. They pull different guys. They pull a guard. They pull a tackle. They pull a guard and a tackle. So really keeping the defenses off balance. You can't just key on wherever the tight end is. You got to realize they can show you one thing and come back with another.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job running the football. They're on 3rd down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Quickly complete.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. throws to the wideout. And the third down pass is incomplete. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. And this one is perfect. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll leave it with him.
Is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw, it's Holmes. Here's a heat. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. On the ground, it's Shelton. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They need the 40 to convert here on third down. They'll go right back to him. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Now forcing a fourth down.
Now on fourth down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So first down here as they go back to work. The option, he'll keep it. The ball is out behind the line. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
And man, I know he's going to be really upset with himself.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Shelton. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physical.
And And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And they'll let that one go. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. He might want another play. The run inside. It's Burke. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Motion from the wide receiver. On the option. Quarterback keep. The give to the tailback. There's a crease. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Takes a handoff. It's Shelton. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Time to take a shot. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup and put together a stop. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Oh, better look out. There he goes. Past the 10. And he will house it. Back to throw, it's Holmes. It's complete to the right. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. To the air on first down. Snagged out of the air. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Running inside, it's Shelton. Shakes off the defender. He's now up to 52 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. This time stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Floating away. He'll try to do it himself. He's out of bounds after a nice pickup. Did not get the first down, but that will take us to the 2-minute timeout. 3rd and 6 yards to go. They go to the counter. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And they'll pass on the 50-yard field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down from the 33. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab past the marker. Turning it on. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Keeps it on the option, but nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Holmes. Unleashes to the end zone. It's caught. That's a touchdown. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Wide receiver going in motion. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Takes it the other way. Touchdown! What a... Not only the... They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Right back to the well. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Birch. He gets it oh so close to that imaginary yellow line, but I think he's going to be just a tad short. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Grabbed behind the line. It's Andrews. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Throws it back. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Great job by the defense taking away the quarterback's primary target on that play and forcing the incompletion.
3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Could be an alley. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
Wilson open on the right side. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Looking downfield, it's Holmes. Got it. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll send the back in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Hill. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Defense going all in to stop the run. Looking for the end zone. Slam. On the ground, it's Burgess. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Makes the catch. It's Walker. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line. It'll be first down.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary, catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
The option, the keeper. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to throw, it's Holmes. That's caught, it's Andrews. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. First down here as we dive into the college football season, a week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Trying to run, it's Burgess. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to the ground with the running back. Hard-hitting tackle.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down.
Got a little grass. Takes it into the end zone. A huge opportunity, guys, for this offense to take over after the fumble recovery and start first and goal. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Smashes it between the uprights. They'll go back to work on offense. Maybe a crease. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Birch. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Backed up now, here's second and long. Dropping back, it's Holmes. Lets it go to the end zone. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Great place to start for this offense. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Running inside. It's Burgess. Tough run. Gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. So the defense trying to maximize their clock management. They use the timeout here, and the 2-minute stoppage is coming. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Makes the grab in their space. Got enough space.
And the offense.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and